Mikayla Savage with your news briefing. Tributes are continuing to flow for the victims of the Gold Coast helicopter crash. A 10-year-old Sydney boy is critically injured, with another younger child and his mother from Geelong also still in hospital after the collision. 4 people, including the 10-year-old's mother, were killed. A report into the tragic incident is expected to be handed down in 8 weeks' time. Calls today for Canberra and the states and territories to follow the lead of New South Wales when it comes to fixing potholes. The state government is investing $500 million to repair the ailing road network, which is in a particularly bad way following recent flooding. Peter Curry from the NRMA says something like this needs to happen everywhere that's been battered by natural disasters.
The flood damage was so extensive right across the eastern seaboard of Australia. We know that Queensland, Victoria in particular also had to deal with flooding issues that happened in the ACT, and there has to be a national approach.
New statistics show the latest COVID wave is largely affecting Aussies who haven't already had the virus. Experts say it's promising that only 1 in 5 people who got COVID in December have had the disease before. It suggests a previous infection does offer good defence against reinfection for most. Meantime, China has threatened reciprocal action against countries who are enforcing mandatory COVID testing for travellers arriving from there. Australia confirming yesterday the measure is being implemented here despite some backlash.
How does your super size up? Visit mlc.com.au/supersizer to take a super check and to find out important information about MLC.
The Aussies have continued batting against South Africa after the lunch break on 1 for 111 a short time ago. Matt Renshaw's been cleared to continue playing at the SCG despite testing positive for COVID. He's been isolating from the rest of the team. Briefly, the United Cup is continuing with Madison Keys up against Katie Swan. In the men's, Daniel Mikowski's playing Lorenzo Musetti. And tonight in the NBL, the Breakers take on the Wildcats before the Kings are up against Phoenix.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties? You are one and done. This is SAFM weather.
Cloudy conditions this afternoon on the Limestone coast, dropping down to 11 degrees overnight. Cloudy again tomorrow with a top temp of 22. And for more news, the briefing is still on deck over summer. A deep dive on the news that matters each morning on the Listener app.